What is good? What is good, everybody? Happy fucking Monday, guys. I hope you all had a good holiday day today. I know we did. I was around searching around the city for my goddamn phone, and that was what we were doing today. But Ross, how you living today, my brother?
Dude, it's been a good day. It's a mixture of peaceful, but then your answer rates are a lot higher on these random holidays. So had some quality conversations today. We moved the needle a little bit each day, and got to hit the gym. Got to sleep in a little bit. It's been a good day, man.
Fuck yeah, bro. I love it. I hit the gym for like 45 minutes this morning. We were super late getting up, but we didn't miss it. We hit it. And by the time I was done with it, I was just like, let's fucking go. We're going off. I don't care if I have a phone or not. We're going to do some shit today.
No excuses. Gotta hit it.
No phone, no excuses. I don't give a fuck, bro. So I'm gonna tell you guys a little story really quick. So I'm usually very responsible, right? I'd like to consider myself a pretty responsible young fella. I was not this weekend. It was my boy's birthday. We were going to his house to go celebrate it. Bought him a beautiful tres leches cake with Milo. If you guys don't know what Milo is, it's basically like a chocolate. They use it for like hot chocolate and shit. It's fucking fire, ridiculously good. So we go to the store, go get the Milo. Uber driver takes us there. All really nice dude. Get to my boy's house, and I was wearing these fucking cargo pants. I thought like they had like all these pockets and shit. And I thought I did my normal Joey check, and I fucking, one pat down here, pat down here. Like I had phone, wallet, keys were good. Yeah, we were not good. I only have my wife's phone, not my phone. So go to the portero, which is like the security guard at the guy's at my boy's house, and we're sitting there. Next thing I realize, I don't have my fucking phone. Uber driver already peeled. Have no way to contact the guy because I fucking ordered the Uber on my phone. So go end up going to my up to my boy's house, put on find my iPhone, see where it's at, and it's in this place called Villa Hermosa, Villa Hermosa in English. And I'm looking at where this thing's at, and it's like up the hill in the center, like up the hill, and I'm like, yo. My boy looks at me, he's like, bro, if your phone's in Villa Hermosa, you're fucked. I'm like, fuck.
So
So like, yeah, dude, I was kind of like, fuck, what happened here? So yeah, that happened, and then didn't get it. Like I basically it stayed in that spot for 2 days, right? I was being hopeful me, and I was like, all right, cool, like we should be good. I don't think like we're fucked. And because it didn't move, like they weren't ducking my calls, they weren't like the phone was still on the entire time. I'm like, oh, we're fucking more than good. So I waited until today to try to see if okay, maybe the Uber driver is gonna like I can finally contact him. We'll see what happens. Whatever. Finally get to call him. I got in my Uber app. I wasn't able to log in anything. Couldn't get in my bank. Couldn't cancel my cards. Couldn't do shit without this phone. I fucking finally got into the Uber app last night. Was trying to call him, didn't answer. Calls him this morning, doesn't answer. Called him like 8 more times. Finally, fucking picks up. He was like sleeping. It was day off today, and he's like, "I know exactly where your phone's at." He's like, "I don't have it, but I dropped the lady off in Villa Hermosa, and she probably has it." I'm like, "Bet." He's like, "If I'm gonna go myself right now, if she doesn't give it back, then you got to go with the cops." And I'm like, "Okay, let's go." So he's there for like 20 minutes. He's texting me. He's like, yo, give me, try to like ring it, try to call it, see what you could do. So we try to fucking call it. It's almost dead. He can't, the person's like, I don't have it. And apparently the old lady like slammed the door in his fucking face. So we call the cops. We end up fucking going with the police officers down to, or no, we tried to go with the police officers. We called them. They're like, yeah, just meet us in Aranjuez. Aranjuez is like, Villa Hermosa is right here. Aranjuez is like all the way up here in the middle of the fucking mountain and like one of the worst ghettos you could go to. So I'm like, all right, we're not going to Aranjuez tonight, but okay. So
you
we end
didn't
up fucking going,
you didn't do any like
whatever.
shady handoffs of like cash and shit to these officers, were you?
Well, we did. If I had seen them, if the officers came for us, we would have easily. I would have paid off everybody today. I was like, I literally was ready. I'm like, yo, I'm about to spend at least 800 mil, which is like $200, but 800,000 pesos. I'm like, I'm about to spend minimum 800,000 pesos today. And then when I go back to the US, if I have to get a new phone, I'm going to spend over $1,000 on a new phone. So let me just fucking pay off whoever I got to pay, and we'll be good. So we get to Villa Hermosa, and basically they fucking the cops did not show. They were not giving us the right address, the fucking location to go to. So it was just, thank God my boy Santi came with me. So we have Santi with us. We're going, and fucking we go directly to the house. Neighborhood wasn't too bad. It actually was like decent. Like it was like you go a couple blocks over, you're in one of the worst fucking parts that you could go to. But wherever the fuck we were chilling. So start knocking on fucking doors. The neighbor's house that we thought we were supposed to go to started fucking opening the door for us. The one guys are like, dude, we don't have it. Like we don't have your fucking phone. And I'm like, I'm like, I know it's right there. So I point to the guy's house and I think it's that. The guy's standing outside. He's like, yeah, I don't have it. Some old guy. He had a fucking walkie-talkie though, bro. I'm like, we're in the hood of Medellin, and this dude got a fucking walkie-talkie. He's either a fucking cartel member. He's fucking. He's like, yo, this gringo's here. This gringo's here. He fucking stay in the house. Stay in the house. Some shit's going on, bro. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, but yeah, bro, that fucking happened, and we didn't get the phone. We gave my number to like 8 people in that fucking barrio. And then we had to go back to fucking Monterrey. That's like the mall you go to if you get your phone stolen or if you fuck up your laptop. It's like a literal mall that is 1,000 stores of electronic stores. That's it. They don't sell clothes. They don't sell anything other than electronics. Go there and we start haggling with the fucking people to find me a new iPhone, right? So the first place they're like 1.5 million pesos. And I'm like, get the fuck for an iPhone 12. That's like for
when you walk in, are they seeing like a gringo in distress and they're like, we're gonna fucking take advantage of this guy?
The first people I walked into, they saw my fucking face and they were like, yeah, I'm fucking this guy. I'm fucking this guy. So that's what happened. And then fucking then they seemed like we knew the game. So we went to every fucking store you could go to in that entire mall. We went from 1.5 million to I got a fucking iPhone 11 for 790 mil. We had an iPhone 12 they were going to sell me for like 950. I looked at the guy. I was like, if you give it to me for 900 mil, I'll buy it right now. He's like, no. I'm like, bet I'm going to go to another store. So we went to another fucking store, got the guy, and he basically made a deal with us that when I go to sell it back to him on Monday, he's going to buy it back for 600 mil. So I only lost 190 mil, which is like $50. I'm like, bet, deal.
190 mil is what?
That's like $50.
Okay. I don't even know the exchange rate. I know it's insane down there. There's been tons of people, a lot of business owners. They moved down to Medellin, Colombia. They're earning in dollars, their American businesses, and spending in pesos. And the amount of cash you can stack to then acquire real estate, especially if you're doing direct to seller like we do, is absolutely insane. Joey's got a bigger set of balls because he actually did the move. Like, you're living it. But
I mean, I'm here right now, guys.
Yeah, like let people know what can be accomplished. Like, talk a little bit about that tonight, about what the exchange rate can do for your future just by living down there.
I mean, put it this way, even if you don't move here for the rest of your life, right? I'm from New Jersey. Russ is from 20 minutes away from me in New Jersey. He's living in Phoenix now, right? In New Jersey, if I wanted to live in an apartment with 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a view, I want a little New York City view, right? For a studio, you're spending this is when I was looking during COVID. You're spending minimum $3,200 a month for a studio. For a 2-bed, 2-bath, minimum with this view, with the view that I have, like fucking, you can see the whole goddamn city. You're minimum spending like $5,000 a month, $5,500 a month. Some places even $6,000 a month. Brand new building, pool, fucking gym, the whole nine.
All the amenities. Yep.
Guys, I'm spending $1,000 a month for what I have. Brand new building. This building was put up in 2024. Like literally, we're like one of the first people to live in this fucking unit. So that's just the difference in terms of living. Then you want to talk about like living expenses, like my fucking groceries. I mean, literally monthly, I probably spend maximum living like a G right now, not talking about my business. Probably about 3 grand a month, including my rent, including food, and including traveling every fucking weekend. Rental car, Airbnb, the whole nine. That's and like basically, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys see I'm fucking never home during the weekends. We are going to some different pueblo, visiting wherever the fuck we can go because I like traveling. I love getting out, and I'm free.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm
most people are spending what in America? Like you're spending
five,
all
six
in
G's a month.
5, 6, and that's just for like your mandatories. That's like survival, not thriving. 6K. So you're basically chopping that in half.
Yeah, dude. I'm literally chopping. No. I'm chopping that in a quarter. The only reason it gets chopped in half is because I travel so fucking much. If I was just like living home and like we were trying to be a little frugal, I would literally be spending 2 G's a month right now. I'd spend 1,000 a month on my lifestyle, like on my food and groceries and miscellaneous shit, and I'd spend 1,000 a month on my rent. That's like actually what it would cost me.
That's
So the
insane.
fact that like me being here is the only reason. I mean, obviously with the business, everything else that helps, but me being here is the main reason I'm able to travel so much. I'm able to fucking. We want to go to the lake for a weekend and go wakeboarding all weekend. We go. There's no like, oh my god, but money's tight. Like, trust me, guys. There's months that we don't have amazing months in business, and shit is not all sunshine and fucking rainbows, and we got to stay in for a fucking weekend. That still happens, but the likelihood of that happening is a lot lower when you're here than when you're fucking living in the U.S. And another thing I'll add to you guys, for anybody in my audience that ever watches that's not living in the U.S., one of the things that is kind of part of one of my new missions that we're trying to set out for, guys, a lot of people I know that are from Colombia, from Ecuador, those are the two countries I've visited the most, and Brazil, that's another one. But Colombia and Ecuador, especially Ecuador. A lot of people from Ecuador want to move to the United States. A lot of people in Colombia move to the United States. It's a thing. And when I ask most people what, like, if money wasn't a thing, would you still want to move to the US? Majority of them are like, fuck no, I want to stay in Colombia. I want to stay here. I want to be in South America. I love our lifestyle so much better here. And then I'll take it even a step further to my friends that I have that are in the US that came from South America. I do have a couple now that are like, no, I love the US. I ain't going back. But I have others that are like, no. Like, if I fucking had money and I had a virtual business and I didn't have to live in the US, I would not live there anymore. And I'm not saying fuck the US or anything like that. I mean, if I wasn't from the US and didn't have the abilities that I have and didn't have the money to earn in the US, I would not be able to do what I'm doing now. So I'm very grateful for the US. But the point of my mission that I'm trying to make, guys, is like, you don't have to go leave South America and go to the United States just because you need money. If you guys learn wholesaling real estate, if you guys learn, it doesn't even just have to be this vehicle. This is just a vehicle I know that works. But there's virtual businesses out there that you can earn in dollars and spend in pesos. And then you can live a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? Lavish life. Like, you don't have to fucking be every person I know that is in the US, unless they are the 1% business owners that fucking are killing it. 99% of the people we come across are not. They're fucking miserable. And the reason they're miserable is because you're so stressed out about money, because everything's so expensive. You go to get an apartment, $2,000 a month. You go to fucking McDonald's or wherever the fuck you go out to eat. Don't eat fucking McDonald's. It's disgusting, guys. But wherever the fuck you go out to eat, go to a steak dinner, you're spending $300 on one date.
At least now. That's like
minimum. You're in Arizona, you go to fucking, what's that place? Mastros or whatever. You're spending fucking
Ocean Club, all these like bouge spots. Yeah, it's insane. And
It's
you
crazy.
notice that most people in their life, they're working towards this ultimate like end all be all goal, which is I can't wait to retire because this was programmed in our mind when we were growing up. It's not our parents' fault. It's because they were programmed by their parents and so on. But you can, if you, we'll call it arbitraging kind of, because
What it is.
you're basically living in another country for a dedicated amount of time. Call it 3 years of your life, 5 years of your life. You're still living within your means or even below your means, and you're earning in American dollars while spending in pesos. What do you think 3 to 5 years of hunkering down, like on the straight and narrow, going all in on your virtual business, what do you think that could do to someone's life in that short period of time, 36 months, 60 months, etc.?
It could change your fucking life, guys. Because like if you do the exact same path in the US, hunkering down means like you're in a box. If you do it here, you actually have freedom, like more freedom. And like, look, there's always going to be the negatives. Like, I got my goddamn phone stolen. If I was in the US, it would not have happened this way. I would have my phone back already, right? Like, there's going to be the drawbacks that you have being in a country like Colombia. But at the end of the day, I mean, that's really the worst it's going to get. As long as you have pretty good street smarts, you're not going to get robbed. You don't really have to worry too much. So the positives of this, guys, is if you can hunker down for 3 years, you come move in Medellin, Colombia, you go to Mexico City, you go to a city like that where things are actually like developed, right? What it's gonna do is it's gonna free up your mind. You're not gonna be stressing every single day. I get to look out of my window every day, guys, and I have fucking beautiful mountains, I have beautiful buildings, I have fresh air in my face. Like that shit motivates me to keep going harder. And like it's like once you guys get in that place, you're actually not going to look back in business because you can live at lower means, which means once you make more money and you stay within those means, you can save more money and then you can either invest it back into the right things like your stocks, your crypto, or your fucking business. And then it makes you more money. And then after those 3 to 5 years, you're financially free. Now, if you want to go back to the US, you go back to the US. You go live the rest of your life there, but you have a nut now. You're not like living fucking stressed out every single day. And I think it really is, it's not just the saving of money here, it's just the tranquility, the peace. Like everyone out here is not in a rush. People are calm here. Everyone isn't just about money. In the US, it's like people are about money, but they're not at the same time. But they always are stressed about money. So it's like, and when you do that, what happens is you guys fucking you can't you can't work in your full capability when you're always in a stressful state. Like you're always fucking getting pulled down. And not even that, you can't even go bigger. Because like, look, if I fuck up right now, I can still earn $1,000 a month no matter what the fuck I do to pay my fucking rent.
Right.
Like me and my wife can live a little frugal. We get the groceries, we get fuck guys. I mean 200 mil pesos a fucking week. And I get fresh food, I get fresh vegetables, fresh meat. Like that shit was probably killed last night, fucking on my table this morning. You get you get
Fresh
like
to death,
for
literally.
$50 a week is what you can spend on food if you're really trying to be frugal. Like I know people here that aren't spending $1,000 a month. I'm living a little lavish with this fucking view, spending 1,000 a month. I could easily spend $400 to $500 a month and still live decent, not live amazing, not live lavish, but like have a roof over my head, have a clean fucking house in a safe neighborhood, and still be good. But for me, I'm just a little bougie now. I fucking was living in my mom's attic for the last 9 years. So it was time to fucking have my view, and this is what I worked for. So we're in it now. But yeah, guys, I mean, being down here can change your fucking life for a fact.
So you were talking about tranquility. Now, if you move, let's say, to a place like Colombia, obviously it's on my radar too for at least a few years. But if you move to a place like Colombia, you're saying it's tranquil. Is that tranquil because you're in a financially good spot? Is it tranquil because you're just away from everything and the views? Is it tranquil because you're actually building wealth, which is what nobody sees? They see rich people, but they never see wealthy people. Like, what do you think the number one thing about Colombia makes it tranquil in your mind?
So I've been broke in Colombia too. I haven't always had money here. I mean, last year there were times where I was like, shoo, poo, shoo, poo, like fucking up and down, up and down. Even there were points this year where money got a little tight. So like, even in my tightest moments, it's still easier to be tranquil here, and it's because the people here, bro. Like, the people in New Jersey. Like, I was at the gym 2 months ago when I was back in Jersey visiting my family, right?
Mhm.
And like I'm going. When I work out now, you see me work out now. I fucking do like 4 workouts in one. That's a Colombian superset they call it, but it's literally that's just what my trainer has me doing. So like I'll do like fucking pull ups, lat pull downs, like maybe some rows, abs, and that's one set. And then you do that 4 times. So I'm doing my fucking workouts my trainer gave me while I'm home, and this fucking asshole at the gym. I'm like, first of all, I'm on the machine first. I walked away for 2 seconds. Come back around my circle. He's on it. He's fucking sitting there like, and I'm like, hey brother, do you mind if I use that really quick? Like I'm doing a quick like fucking circuit. I'll be super quick. And he's like, yeah, bro, be quick though. And I'm like, okay, thank you, appreciate you, brother.
This is northern New Jersey, right?
Northern Jersey.
Oh
so
yeah.
I do my fucking set, and then go do another fucking rotation. Come back, and then I'm like, hey brother, I got my last set, about to go in, and he's just sitting there again, like, and I'm like, bro, pick your fat ass up, move the fuck off the machine, and let me fucking work out. Like the fuck. So he like looks at me and he's like, really, bro? And I'm like, yeah, man. Like, can I just use the like? I'm nice. Like, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, bro, let me use your machine. Like, I'm not like that. But I'm just like, kill him with kindness. I'm like, yes, brother, can I just use it? Like, I gotta go. I gotta go to work. Can I just use it? Like, I'm fucking almost done. He lets me use it, but he's like, oh, like fucking throwing a little
ruined his day. Ruined his day.
Apparently, I've ruined his fucking day. My bad.
Little does he know, sharing is caring. Don't you learn that when you're like 3 years old? Come on.
So that's a difference with when I'm home and when I'm here. When I'm here, I go up to a machine. I'm like, disculpa mi, yo puedo compartir contigo. That means like, can I fucking share with you? And then it'll be like this little old Colombian lady, and she'll be like, mijo, sigue, hágale, tranquilo. Or it's like a jacked fucking steroided out dude, and he's like, come here, you're good. Come. Tranquilo. Like, it's like no matter what level they're at, they're like mi amor, how are you? Like, they're all fucking like flamboyant, basically. Like, they're just very open, nice,
passionate,
but like actually like trying to help. Like, they're not like, obviously, trust me, bro. When I used to go to Santa Fe, which was like the bougie part of Medellin, there's some motherfuckers you go to try to use a machine, they're like all like fucking like nose up and bougie. But you're gonna get that anywhere in the world, right? Like, but the average person you meet here is just nicer. They say like ellos son amable, like they are fucking like amicable here. Like they're just like nicer. So I think that translates a lot more to my peace than New Jersey or even just the US, because in the US most people got a fucking chip on their shoulder. They're all egotistical. They think their shit don't stink, or they're trying to like big dick you in life. And that's just not my vibe anymore. I'm like, I don't like, I am better than you, but I don't need to tell you. Like, just joking.
You gotta respect Northern New Jersey though. When I respect it more now not living there because of how straightforward people are. They're no bullshit, right to the point. The only thing is the general attitude of society there. Definitely, you can tell there's some clinical depression, anxiety, ego. There's tons of things at play. But when you find your core group there, like it's very difficult to find like a higher caliber person than in areas like that are kind of rough. Like when people are kind of brutal with their words, like outside New York City or Chicago. Boston's hilarious. I love Boston. Like those
I
people,
love ball. I
they
lived
fuck
up
with
there,
you
bro.
all day. Like there's certain
But
cities,
they're funny though.
they're hilarious. Yeah. But
Like they're just ball busters, but like most people from Boston are like still pretty chill. Like they're
they
not
are.
like
There's a different calmness, like an aura with them. New Jersey, specifically northern New Jersey, it's a lot of like tough guys or like wannabe tough guys. And
wannabe.
you have to really weed out your friends of like, all right, are they tough because they're trying to show off, or are they actually tough because they grew up in this area and they're a good person to know? Because you always want your friends to be pretty mentally tough, or as best
Yeah, I
as
mean,
possible.
I'd say me and you are pretty mentally tough, but like we don't. There's a difference between being mentally tough and having an ego.
Yeah.
And the majority of people I know have big egos. And egos come from a level of self consciousness, guys. It doesn't come from confidence. The most confident people don't need to be heard the loudest. They don't need to be like, I can beat you up. They don't care. And it's like once you're past a
All right.
certain age, if you got people still trying to beat people up, get the fuck away from them. What are you doing? You guys are old. You're grown. Like you're gonna get arrested. Like you're being dumb. There's no like we're not tough anymore, guys. So I think that's one of the things that I've noticed, bro. It's just like the people here. I mean, trust me, bro. There's people that look at me like fuck this white guy here. Like it happens. Like there's gonna be people that judge me for being a gringo and I'm here, and especially the negatives here is like on the bright side, a lot more entrepreneurs I meet here in a natural setting than I ever would in the US, right? Like unless you're in Phoenix, Miami, or in the city, but even in the city, like the majority of people are 9 to 5ers anyways. But like when I'm here, I mean, my connections have been getting higher. The people I'm meeting are getting to be bigger entrepreneurs. They have real businesses behind them, like shit like that. And that's the type of people I'm around now. But on the other side of it, the fucking Trek said you get shot for being tough. Bro, you're here, you get shot for being tough. Like in Medellin, you try to be fucking tough, you get fucking shot real fucking quick, bro. Like they will put you out. You go to fight against the wrong motherfucker here. I mean, bro, we're in Colombia. They don't play around here at all.
Well,
I got robbed out here, or they tried to rob us once, and I did smack the fucking BB gun out of his hand, but still, think I was a BB gun. Stupidest decision of my life.
it's a hyper aggressive way of keeping people in check there. That's what it seems. But you got to know the areas and you got to know the people. And a lot of people just, I like what you said about freaking people having like a private driver and it's only a few $100 a month.
Yeah, you can literally pay like $500-600 a month and have a personal driver drive you around anywhere you go. I could spend another $500-600 a month. I could have a maid and a chef that literally cooks every meal for me and cleans my house every single day. Like that's very common here. But I got a wife that will not allow the chef or the maid, so she does all that stuff because she's a neat freak and she fucking loves cleaning. So she's like, we will not. What the fuck am I gonna pay someone for this? I'm like, if you want to do it, sure.
All you.
Yeah, bro. I'd say the biggest thing though is just like the people you meet out here, and I mean just the connections I've made. That has really been the best part for me because everyone I hang out with, like my boys I was with, whose birthday was, they own fucking 20 Airbnbs here, 21 Airbnbs here. Like they're
Nice.
fucking, they actually are real players. Like they're not just like talking shit online and that's it. So I don't know, bro. The only negative here is just the gringos that come here for sex tourism. Those are the things that I'm against. There's guys that come here to fuck prostitutes every single day, and it's disgusting. And there's a big scene for that here. And they're the ones that give guys like me a bad name here. So those are the people I try to stay away from. Because to me, it's just like, just go fucking talk to a woman. It's not that hard.
Right. Yeah, it's really not that hard.
Especially if you're not from here and you're a good looking person, you go to the gym and you can speak. I mean, just fucking do that. But there's a bunch of weirdos that come here for that nasty shit. So that's the negatives here. And then that's the people that are like, yeah, Joey, like, are you one of them? Or like when someone doesn't know you, they're already like preconceived to think
you
that.
A man whore. You one of them man whores.
Are you one of those nasty ones that are just coming here for that? But then they meet me for 2 seconds and they're like, oh, yeah, no, he's married. He's not like that. We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oddly squared away, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Minus with cell phones. So
Yeah, cell phones. I mean, got an iPhone. Fuck, you see this camera, guys? Like, what the fuck is this? But it's all good.
cell phones, it kind of looks like one of those old like Super Nintendo cartridges. Like that's how fast tech moves now. iPhone 11 looks like a fucking 19.
It moves so fucking fast. We just. I thought the iPhone 11 came out like last year, bro. I'm like, how fucking quick does this shit move? Like, what the fuck?
It's scary, man. I think I have the 15 Pro, and it's already the 17. I literally just got this little over, I don't know, like maybe like a little over a year ago. Crazy. So speaking of talking shit,
Yes.
let's you got an event coming up. So unfortunately I won't be making this one in San Antonio, but
Guys, everybody give a thumbs down in the chat for Ross not being able to make it to Wholesaling Live. Let's see, light this fucking chat up right now, guys. Come on. See some fucking thumbs down for that. So
yeah, deserved. And this is, by the way, just to preface this is literally like, if you're going to get into off-market real estate, whether you're going to work for someone else as an acquisition, disposition, transaction coordinator, or you're going to start your own business, this is literally the fucking Super Bowl of wholesaling. So it's a huge event, and please proceed.
Yeah, bro. All I will say is Uncle Charles is the one that's throwing this event. I personally learned creative finance from Uncle Charles. I learned how to pitch it. I learned how to structure shit. And when I tell you guys, that man is one of the biggest beasts you will ever meet when it comes to creative finance. He will tell you guys deals that will make your head go crazy. He's the one that gets more creative than any person in the entire industry. And that guy's a fucking animal. So just creative finance aside, the lineup that he has coming to this event, guys, is going to be ridiculous. Like Nick Perry's going to be there. Richard Taylor's going to be there. Zach Ginn, Rick Ginn, Eric Klein, Tony Mon. Fucking, you think it. King Kong is going to fucking be there. Let's get some money. I'll be saying that shit when I take that fucking belt is what I'm going to say. But all I know, guys, is every person that is in this industry, a lot of Ross, without fucking Ross, other than Ross, guys, every other person in this industry that's a fucking killer is going to be there, guys. And one, I mean, just like the value you're going to get from that, like just hearing everybody speak, hearing what the fuck they got to say, the experience that they bring to the table. Pace Morby's gonna fucking be there in person. Like, he's as big as they fucking get when it comes to the influencer space and creative space and all of it. So he's gonna fucking be there. And on top of it, guys, I'm flying out from fucking Colombia to be there, and I'm gonna get the belt. So we're gonna be doing a closers competition where literally, I don't know how many closers are going to be able to come up there, but there's going to be a good amount of closers up there, real closers, legitimate motherfuckers that actually know what they're doing and have closed shit ton of deals. They're going to be up there competing against me for the closers, the Elite Closers Championship belt.
And it's like, you're getting like a WWE belt. Like,
yes, like a literal fucking belt.
It's legit. It's legit.
Like we're going in the wrestling days.
Nice.
And I'm taking that shit back to Colombia with me, guys. Like, I know I've been talking all my shit, and everyone's like, yeah, Joey's coming home with nothing. But all I know, guys, is I have been preparing for this moment for the last 9 years of being in sales, and I can outclose anybody at this point. Sorry, Ross. Sorry, Jordan. I don't know where you at. Sorry, guys. I am the best closer out of anybody I know, and this isn't me being cocky, guys. This is true self-belief. Like, I have fucking closed, and I was telling Uncle Charles this, guys. He's like, "Can you actually close?" And I'm like, "Can I fucking close?" I can't just close, guys. I can clean. Like, you see the Baldy, Mr. Clean? I'm a fucking cleaner. I'm beyond the closer at this point. And I'm not saying this shit to be cocky. I'm saying this shit because I've had to be this person For the last 5 years, when anything went wrong on a deal, I was the one that had to go fix it. When you had a hard seller on the phone and you couldn't get them closed, I was the one that had to come in and fucking close them. That's why I have this confidence now, guys. It's like, if they are closable, I will close them. So as long as I get some leads that are some people that actually have made the decision in their mind that they want to sell their fucking house, I'm going to close them. It's inevitable. It's not like it's like a prayer and a wish and a dream, guys. It's like when you give me the phone and you give me somebody that needs to sell their house, they genuinely need to sell. I'm going to find the solution for them and I'm going to close them. And that's it. And it's because I lead from my heart. I fucking have a process that has been proven for 2 years now. If you guys see me go live, we have proven it time and time and time and time and time again. It's not like y'all haven't seen me close these deals live. We've been doing this shit. So now I just gotta, suspender mis huevos. I gotta grab my balls, gotta get up on that fucking stage, and I'm gonna outclose everybody because I got this shit. And that's it. So I'm excited, guys. I'm ready for this stuff. And it's funny because I was joking around today. I was like,
when's the event in San Antonio?
It is on technically Thursday, but Friday and Saturday of this week is the event. So Thursday there's a mixer Thursday night, Friday all day, and Saturday all day is the regular event. And then Sunday, there's a mastermind for elite members. So anybody that gets a ticket, make sure you use fucking shirtless guy 50. That's the code. But you guys get 50% off your ticket. So whether you get a GA admission or even the elite admission, you get 50% off of that. So if you guys are in this industry and you're not going, like, find a way to get there. I don't care if you got to go DoorDash for the next 3 days because you're so fucking broke that you can't get there. If not, go DoorDash. Whatever the fuck you guys got to do. If you got to go ask your mommy for money, I had to do it in the past, go do it. I went to Wholesaling Live 2 years ago, the last one that they threw, and this event changed the trajectory of my career. Like, literally, there was 2 events I went to that completely changed my mindset with this business. It was Wholesaling Live and it was All In. Wholesaling Live, guys, you get to call leads live there. They're going to dispo deals live there. You're going to see the entire process done in front of you, start to finish. And when you guys are calling these leads live, I'm going to be there to help you guys close your deals. We're going to be there to make sure you guys actually are successful. And all it takes is one thing that you learn at this event. You don't need to go there and learn every last thing. You're going to have your head go fucking spinning. You need to find that one person that resonates with you, that one thing that you feel like is going to change your business, and that is what you focus on, and you're going to change the trajectory of your business. Like, I went from negative $68 in my bank account to closing $100,000 the month of January 2024. Wholesaling Live was October. We were fucking from that event. That's when I locked up the deals that got closed that January that we did that $100,000 month. That was when everything in my business changed, was the last Wholesaling Live. So I don't know.
That's huge. That's important though. It's like when you go to these events, and even if you can't make the events, sometimes they have virtual packages. Being in the room, you use the proximity principle. Not only will it affect your mindset and what truly can be done by anybody. Like, how many people do you know that are highly successful that are fucking morons? Like, they're the ones that walk into doors that say pull, trip up curbs. Like, they do that, and they're fucking, and they're millionaires. So it doesn't take brains; it just takes action. And sometimes you just need a little nudge, and that nudge is going to one of these events. It might be hearing something that resonates with you. It might be meeting someone. It could be one conversation, one phone number, or one piece of advice, and that literally is the jet fuel for either you and your position or you and your business. So don't think it's like a waste of money. When you go to these events, like you should be a sponge, like absorb as much information as possible. But then, as Joey said, just pick one thing. One thing. All right. What is one action I can take? And then it's just speed to implementation. How fast can I put this to action? To like, am I going to start this as a process starting on Monday, the following Monday? Most people sit with all these ideas and then they get paralysis analysis and don't do shit. If you pick one thing, you're like, from this point forward, I'm going to do it this way, and you just stick with it, you're going to suck at first, but then before you know it, it's going to click. And when it clicks, it's like a hockey stick effect. It's like no results, no results, no results, boom. And then it like literally blows up. It's awesome.
No, that's exactly what it is. And you guys got to make sure that you do only pick one thing and you stay in one lane. Because that's one of the things that could happen. You guys go to this event, you hear some people pitch innovation, creative finance, wholesale, and then you leave and your head's like, which lane do I go in? Guys, pick one, stick with it, go a million miles a minute into that, a million miles an hour into that one direction, and you guys are going to be very successful if you stay in the grace. Like, it's so funny, guys, like days like this past week, like where fucking we had deals that were supposed to close, shit gets pushed back, phone gets stolen, goes to the body, whole bunch of shit, like shit storms after shit storms after shit storms. These are things that take people out of business. And the one thing I want to share with you guys is, as long as you guys just stay in the race, it's inevitable you're going to be successful. Mm-hmm. So if you've been trying for years and it hasn't worked yet, just keep going. Figure out where you fucked up. Get that nugget from Wholesaling Live. Meet that one connection that might be your next mentor that's going to change the trajectory of your fucking business. Those are the things that make a difference. Like that really, and even if they're only a halfway decent mentor, guys, it's all good. You're going to learn shit from everybody you come across. So whoever the fuck you guys come across, all I got to say is just make sure that you take those nuggets from them. When you guys are at this event, you're fucking present. You shake as many hands as you physically can. You meet the right people, and you go in there with an intention that you're going to learn one thing that is going to change the trajectory of your business. And if you learn that one thing and that's all, and it makes you guys $10,000, is it not worth, let's call it a $500, $1,000 investment if you got to fly in, plus hotel, plus a ticket? Was it worth it? I think it is. Because you'll make that 10,000 over and over and over and over and over again once you guys learn how to do it. So that's all I got to say on that, guys.
And now more than ever, people they really do. You hear this thrown around, but like definitely invest in yourself, whether that's freaking $27 or something for like someone's ebook, or buying an Audible, or whatever the case may be. Spend a little bit, because every piece of information from a person that, just ensure the only thing you need to double check is they're an actual practitioner. The difference between a coach that can really take you to the next level and then just your everyday coach that's just making his money off courses or making her money off courses is someone that's in it, that they might only be able to do group coaching because they're literally operating their businesses on the day-to-day. Like there are not enough hours in the week for one-on-ones. That's a good thing. Like most people look at that as a bad thing. So go with the practitioners that are in it, and you'll notice that every time you spend whatever amount it is, you are going to minimally 10x your investment. So every time you spend $100, you're probably going to make $1,000. Now, does it happen overnight? The answer is no. But you'll notice people that go to even higher level mentors and coaches, and they're investing, like people that go to like freaking Tony Robbins and shit. He's $250,000, if not more now. But what do you think that's going to do for their mindset and their business later on? It's going to be a hell of a lot more than $250K.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, but that's the issue, bro. My fucking community is $200 a month, right? and you get 50 leads a month with it that you JV with us. So you get the business done for you, other than the acquisition side, which you got to do something, guys. You can't just sit on your ass and expect to get money. But with it being $200 a month, there's still people I speak with that are like, "Oh, that's too much for me. That's too much." And it's like, guys, take a fucking week inside your house. If you're young, if you're under the age of 25, you guys need to be fucking getting in a group like mine, getting in a group like John Lalanne's, getting in a group like any of these other groups of people that are actually doing the fucking business and learn this shit cheaply so that you can fucking grow your guys' selves. Like, I used to spend $200 on a weekend out. Come on, like it's like the reason it's cheap is so you guys can get in. I'm not saying you guys got to join my shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't make my money off my wholesaling course, guys. I make my money off of my business. That is my only income. They're my main income generator. Like, that's the most important thing to me. But my business now is aligned with the community. And it's like, guys, if you guys are fucking doing business and you don't have someone in your corner, that was the biggest mistake I made. And that's what took it 5 years for me to be able to move out to this fucking country. Technically 4. But that's what took it 4 years for me to move out to this fucking country and actually find some real freedom. Because I was fucking doing this shit by myself with my old boys, and we were fucking failing miserably for years. And then I stopped working with my old boys. I got a mentor. And from there, it did take a little bit of time. It wasn't like I just like woke up, I got paid for the mentor, boom, I'm making $1 million. Does not work that way at all. But everything I learned from him and my future mentors that I'm working with now, I have taken that and I have fucking 1,000x my money this year, and then spent it on some stem cells, and then 1,000x it again. Like,
Quit blowing your back out, old man.
Yeah, I know. I got to stop blowing this back out, guys. But we're good now because the back is better. And the moral of this story, guys, is like, I don't give a fuck. You guys don't got to come do my fucking community. That's up to y'all. But what you guys got to do is you got to pay for events like Wholesaling Live. You got to pay for communities, whether it's a wholesaling collective or you're getting into other ones, but with verified motherfuckers, people that actually run a business, that have a team, that know what the fuck they're doing, or at least close deals. And then from there, you got to take action every single day. And you got to make sure that you're not just going 1,000,000 miles a minute. Your coaches will teach you this. You got to look backwards and see, like, okay, let me listen to my call recordings. How do I sound? Do I sound like shit when I'm on the phones? Or do I sound really fucking sexy? If you don't sound sexy, you sound like shit. So you got to get to the point where you sound sexy. The only way you sound sexy, you do the repetitions and you listen to yourself and you correct yourself. That's it. And then it's like, if you do all those things correctly, you take the action, you have the right coaches, you have the right team, you have the right people in your corner, then success is inevitable. It's not if, it's when at that point. Then it's just, when is it going to happen?
And success is not what everybody thinks. Like, if you are completely obsessed and going ape shit on it, you might get lucky and get this done in 3 to 5 years. But most people with their lives, especially if you have kids or a family or maybe taking care of people, whatever the case may be, you have a lot going on. So most people, it takes a decade. Overnight success is literally a decade. So we're talking about success is inevitable. The people that don't quit and they just keep going, those are the people that come out on top. And it's usually not the smartest people in the room.
I was not the scholar.
It's the most consistent. Because naturally, a byproduct of your consistency, you're going to get competent. You're going to get your skills to that unconscious competent level where this shit's on autopilot. You can do it tired. You can do it hungover. You can do it freaking half high. Whatever the case may be.
We've been there.
And you're still, and you're still going to crush it because you have a systemized process that you follow every time. And during your stage that you're building up your skills, if you're doing the same shit every single day and pivoting and reflecting and making adjustments, how will you not crush it? It's impossible to fail.
It is. I mean, you're gonna fail. It's actually part of it. But while you're failing, it's impossible to actually truly fail, which is quitting. Like,
Quitting.
you're gonna
Quitting
fail.
is true failure. These are like, we'll call them learnings.
Yes.
Win or learn. You're just going to win or learn.
That's
And
it.
when you get chewed out by people on the phone, like after a while, a year goes by or so, you're just desensitized by it. It's like meeting a freaking nurse or someone that works in like the psych ward at a hospital. They deal with crazy shit all fucking day. Does that disturb them when they see that after a certain period of time?
Bro, my wife looks at fucking fingers like chopped off and fucking arms chopped off and heads decapitated, and she's like, like
Another day, another dollar.
Another day, she's working in the fucking trauma center, all good. And I was sitting there like, what the fuck is that?
So it goes to show human beings, our brains, our bodies are wired. We are the most adaptable creatures. People love change, but they fucking hate the transition. The transition is where everybody bails. So
That's
it's like the people that dip their toe in the deep end and they're like, and then they go read a book on how to swim, they're never going to learn how to swim. But if they're like, fuck it, and they just jump in, you're going to learn because you're going to have to. Action is the best coach. It literally is.
Dude, 100%. And most of the really smart people, they never get there because they're too smart for their own fucking good. So they talk themselves out of taking the action. They overanalyze every little detail.
Yep.
I'd rather a dumb motherfucker that took action than a smart motherfucker that was afraid to jump in the goddamn pool. Any day of the week. Like, I'm not like, this person's not inquisitive enough for me. Like, this motherfucker is way too smart, and I don't want him on my team. Mr. Harvard, like, I'm good. I want the person that fucking got the energy, that got the fucking the wherewithal, the grit, that I can tell, I can like look at and be like, fuck you. And they're like, yeah, fuck me. That's the one I want.
They'll run through a brick wall. Like, they don't care.
Exactly.
Like, there's a lack of fear of failure, which actually is a superpower, because people typically fall into one of two categories. It's fear of success or fear of failure. Both are just as bad. But when you lack a fear of failure, like you're kind of like a force to be reckoned with.
100%. I embrace it. Like, I'm at the point where it's like, hey, what do you got?
But you selfishly need to get out of your comfort zone every fucking day, like every day. And what I think it's even harder as you're in your journey of leveling up your skills, leveling up in every area of your life, your faith, your finances, your fitness, family, the whole kit and caboodle. Like, you want to constantly be challenged or challenge yourself or find a way. And if you don't, you're going to live a boring ass life and you're going to become stagnant. And if you want a boring ass life and you want to remain stagnant, then keep doing, typically, I'm not saying all of you, what most people are doing. And if you want the opposite kind of life where you could say, this is fulfilling, this is rewarding, this is interesting, this is challenging, you got to get outside your comfort zone and just fucking dive in and get weird.
I mean, that's kind of what we're doing with this challenge starting tomorrow, guys.
That's right.
Me and Ross have been working on this course that we're building out so that, like, one, my whole community has the best acquisition course there could ever be. And two, so my dispo team has the best dispo course there could ever be. And then I'm building out a TC one after that. So the last 3 weeks, that's all me and Ross have been talking about doing, working. He's been analyzing my shit, the whole nine. And we were kind of getting bored. And it's like we're sitting here like, well, what do we do next? Because we're both trying to go really fucking big. And you guys that know me, I'm always just fucking like on the moon. Like I'm never just calm. I can't just sit still. So I was like, why don't we do another fucking challenge? I don't know if I said it or you said it. One of us fucking said it. And then it was like, it wasn't even a question. It was like, let's do it. Bet. Cool.
Yeah. Then it's like, all right, so for this challenge, how far are we going to get outside our comfort zone? And I think we picked a pretty ridiculous number that we're shooting for during the hardest quarter of the year, which is like once Thanksgiving happens and near Thanksgiving, like the week before, people just shut everything down. They're in holiday mode, this and that. The people that don't shut it down are motivated sellers that have a problem that needs to be fixed on the sooner side. And this is where we need to find them by aggressive outreach, inbound marketing, and literally hitting the phones, doing drip campaigns using AI, getting crazy to get these people on the phone to figure out their situation, add value to their life, maybe make a friend in the process, and solve a big ass fucking problem. When you find solutions for big ass fucking problems, you'll notice big ass fucking wires hit your bank account. That is just the law of the universe. If you put out this much value, you're going to get this much back. If you put out this much value, you're going to get this much back. So we are literally searching for some really massive problems. Let's get into the challenge that's starting up tomorrow night.
Hell yeah. So first of all, the end of the year, historically, it's a little slow, but there's a December pickup that happens every single year with buyers. And the reason that it is because buyers get the oh shit at the end of the year when they're talking to their accountants. And they're like, I'm about to spend how much in taxes next year? What do I got to do? Oh, I could buy a house? Okay, let me go buy a fucking house now. So they're going to dump some money into their fucking houses to make sure that they don't have that big of a tax bill next year because they're not going to sell it. So that's one thing that I've seen happen. And look, I'm not an accountant. I'm not a lawyer. This isn't tax advice for anybody. This ain't legal advice. But all this is fucking, that is the reality of what I've seen happen. It happened last year like a crazy motherfucker. So it's like you get people that are like ravenously trying to fucking buy. And then you have sellers that are like, they might not think they can sell at the end of the year and they need your help. But now it's a holiday season. What happens during the holiday season, guys? People need more money now than ever during holiday season. They have to go get Christmas gifts and they're broke. They have to go have family dinners and they're broke. That motivation that was already there is just getting higher and higher and higher. So
and there's also guilt. There's guilt attached to that too. Most people have been here. I've definitely been there. I'm sure you may have. When finances stink and holiday season is approaching, there's an unexplainable feeling, but it is an overwhelming amount of guilt where you can't take care of everybody to the degree you really want to. Like that shit sits with you. So by us creating this 75-day challenge, there are ways to get this done. It's just going to be a lot of work.
It's going to be a lot of work, and we're actually condensing the time of any challenge we've done because normally it's a 90-day challenge. So we're doing this one in 75 days. The goal is to hit $1 million in projected revenue and close and fund $500,000 between the three of us. And honestly, like the last thing that kind of we have in our favor is not only are the after November, whatever, Thanksgiving 24th, all of fucking everybody is off, right? Everybody's just foot off the gas, whatever. That's including the wholesalers. So what does that mean? We actually, for that last month of the year, we have the best pickings, guys, because everybody is sitting on their thumbs, and we are going to be sitting here live, fucking running this shit up. So that's kind of the dope part about it. And then on top of it, you got me, Ross, and Jordan, who's not up here tonight, but he's going to be up here tomorrow with us, going live. And we're going to hit the fucking goal if it ain't the last thing we fucking do.
Absolutely. Yeah, so we're essentially every Tuesday and Thursday. This week is going to be Tuesday and Wednesday because you have the event on Thursday in San Antonio.
Yes.
But every Tuesday and Thursday night, 5:30 p.m. CST. So if you're not in CST, do the math. I have to do math. I'm in Phoenix. Other people need to do math because they're on the East Coast. Other people might be visiting from all over the world, and they have to do math too. Figure out the timing. I think it's going to be worth it. If not, we'll obviously put the replays up. But it's going to be exciting because you're going to see 3 separate business owners. All of us are nationwide investors. So Joey in particular, he really specializes in wholesaling. Jordan, would you say is
wholesaling as well?
Wholesaling as well. That's like the main.
Me and him are pretty identical in niche.
Yeah. And then me, I'm more so novations and putting things up on market. And then I use wholesale in the back. I'm primarily novations. So it's going to be an interesting dynamic because of their business model versus mine. But the cool thing is you're going to be learning so many different tactics from all 3 of us. And we're going to be literally calling leads live, putting them on speakerphone, and doing our absolute best to close them over the phone. Now, getting them on the phone, that could be tough. But we're going to book our appointments in the day, preferably during that live, so you can actually see the action. You're going to see when we make mistakes. You're going to see when we're dealing with a seller that throws us every objection in the book and then some, and then still needs to think about it and run it by 10 other people. You're going to deal with angry sellers, the friendliest sellers, ones that won't shut the fuck up and go on for 3 hours. All those different.
The girls got on the live the other day.
Oh my God. Yeah. So you're going to see all of this. You're going to see how people react when their life might not be going so well, which is why they're forced to sell their property immediately. So you're going to get so much fucking value out of this. And all you need to do is take one little golden nugget from whoever you choose that specific day and add that to your repertoire. And you'll notice those incremental improvements. And before you know it, you're like, holy shit, I just got my first deal. Or holy shit, I just got 1 contract a week for 4 weeks straight. Now we're getting some traction. And this could get you out of that 9 to 5 that you despise. So you're not only seeing us, don't just be a fly on the wall. We're also going to pull people in. It's not going to be just us closing. You're going to get a chance to get up there. You're going to be in the spotlight. We're going to learn something from you as well. We're constantly learning and growing every single day. But there's not too many wholesaling operations which have true practitioners, which not only operate their business, they coach as well, and they're willing to do it live for all the good and all the bad, and you get to benefit like viewing all of it all the way up till 2026. And we're trying to hit $1 million. That is not for the faint of heart. $1 million in 75 days during holiday season. That shit's no joke.
This is going to be fun. You guys are going to see it live. And you guys better be ready to get your asses up here too, because we're going to be picking on y'all. I'm going to be pulling you guys in, bringing you in on the StreamYard, and we're going to roast each other. We're going to have fun, and we're all going to grow together. And I mean, the point of us doing these challenges, guys, is one, we do it because it holds us to the highest level of accountability, and it makes sure that like I need this shit to hit my goals. I love doing this stuff, and this does help me hit my goals easier. That's number one. Two, so you guys could actually fucking learn from us. Like, I didn't wake up one day and I was just good and that was it. I had to learn from somebody else. So I fully understand that the things that I'm able to teach into you guys, you are going to be able to make a lot of money with as long as you guys listen and don't have egos. And then three, we're going to pull your asses up here. We're going to watch you guys close with us,
especially
coach you guys through a close.
especially the keyboard warriors. Your asses are definitely getting up there because everybody can do this. Like, he fucked up, or I would have done this. Like, yeah, come on up.
Come on. Come on.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be, as serious as a heart attack sometimes, but you're gonna get a great mixture of what it is to be a true closer. Like these people are making the biggest decision of their entire lives, and we're closing them literally live over the phone and sending them over e-signature documentation, and they are willing to put their trust in us and sell at a discount, and we're going to solve one of the biggest pain points of their life.
And I ain't even in the fucking country.
Yeah, and he's in Medellin with his shirt off.
That's how we do it, guys. That's how we do it. Tim said, where are you going to put a link for this Zoom? Where is that going to be? So, Tim, it's going to be in StreamYard. So when you guys get invited up, we're going to be sending you guys got to drop your emails to us. We're going to be sending you guys the StreamYard link, and you guys are going to be coming up and fucking going in. So that's where the link's going to be, Tim. And yeah, I'm excited, guys. Me and Ross are going to get out of here now. I'm going to bed. I got to get my ass to the fucking gym.
Real quick, we got a question in the chat. Is the challenge going to be free?
Yes. In what way? Yes, I think so. Yeah. Yes,
it's going to be free. Right? So where can people find the links? Are you going to post it on your social media? Are you going to provide us?
We're going to be. It's going to be completely free, and we're going to be live on all streaming platforms. So YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram are the three places to find my channel. Hit that subscribe button in YouTube, guys. I don't know. I think I have like 10 subscribers. Who the fuck knows at this point? Really never tried to grow that page. But come through to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. And I think there's like a notification thing you guys can hit too so that you know when we're live. But it will be the same time every single Tuesday and Thursday, guys.
Absolutely. And bring your questions. It's going to be all three of us making calls, and then essentially whoever gets on the phone, likely they're going to go on speakerphone, but we'll have Joey or myself or Jordan. We're going to be answering questions. So bring your questions. And you're going to see some really freaking weird scenarios going on these calls. So shit's going to get weird, but definitely bring your questions. We're here to answer. We're here to help. We're here to guide. And it's our goal that if you tune in on this and maybe even get up there and close yourself, that you can lock in your first deal ever. Or if not, you can lock in consistent deals, meaning the most amount of consistent signed contracts you've ever done in your life. That's our goal.
That's it. And we're going to be giving shit away. Come on. We're going to be giving shit away throughout the challenge. Maybe we'll give away a script. Maybe we'll give away a 30-day membership with leads. Who knows? Stay tuned. You guys will see it all.
Let's go.
Let's get it, my brothers. So before we get off, we always got to end the show with the soapbox for us. So what shit you want to talk or shit you got to say from the heart today?
I kind of want to lean on our never, ever, ever, ever quit. If you're trying something new in life and you want to push on yourself and you want to get weird, you want to get outside your comfort zone. Most people quit right when it dips. But the dip, what goes down must go up. So instead of up meaning you exiting and quitting, go up by pushing through and actually getting those results. This is life-changing, not only for you as a person, but for you to set up potential legacy wealth with the skills that you're going to learn. No one will ever take these skills away from you. You will never be homeless. And if you are, it's going to be for a short period of time because you can freaking close deals over the phone.
100%. 100%. And I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Don't take no for a fucking answer. I got my phone obviously robbed and all the bullshit, right? And then I call my phone carrier. They're like, "Oh, you can't activate your phone from Colombia. That's not allowed." Okay, cool. Didn't take no for an answer then. Then called the phone company. Lady was like, "Yeah, we can't activate it. You have to come into the store." I'm like, "Can I speak to your manager?" She's like, "No." I'm like, cool. Hangs up on me. Call again. This shit's activated, guys. I don't know about y'all, but I don't take no for a fucking answer no matter what it is. So as long as you guys push through the first no and you guys understand that, like, look, if there's a will, there's a way, and you just got to find it, you guys are going to be very successful in business. That is what it takes. It takes just being fucking stubborn like Joey, not letting yourself just fucking take that first no and just be like, oh, well, I got to wait till next week or till Thursday to go get another fucking phone. Yeah, fuck no, guys. I need a phone. I have a business to run. I got people texting me. We need it. So we got it. So don't take no for an answer, guys. Make sure you guys show up to Wholesaling Live. Make sure you guys come join the Wholesaling Collective. Sign up for fucking Newly if you guys need some leads. And if you don't do any of that, what the fuck are you doing here? Make sure you guys fucking take some action, do some shit with your goddamn lives. And I will see you guys tomorrow, 5:30 Central Time. Hit the fucking like, subscribe, whatever the fuck you guys got to hit to be there. Make sure you guys show up. Ross, love you, appreciate you. Everybody else, y'all go have a good rest of your night. Peace the fuck out, y'all.
Have a great night. Peace out.